Okay, just real quick. Hi, I'm the Happy Accidental Gardener. My name is Estelle. I am back in the yard today doing more yard work toward planting season 2022. Let's get started. At the end of last year, one of my experiments was to build a cold frame with straw bales, and it actually really worked. Not only did the broccoli and collards and cabbage stay alive, they actually stayed alive long enough to get super warm and bolt before I had a chance to harvest them. Now I want to take these straw bales and move them over there into the garden bed and use them to grow vegetables this summer. The problem is they have been sitting out here all winter. They've gotten a little shaggy. Some of the straw has washed away. Some of it is decomposed. The string is a little loose, so trying to lift it by the two strings like you could when it was first baled is very difficult. So what I did was buy some additional twine. And what I'm going to attempt to do is gird these straw bales and then move them over there and set everything up so that I can do straw bale gardening this year. We will see how it goes. See, there's the problem. That last bale that's sitting astride two bales is actually supposed to fit in that space, but you can see by the fact that it's not in there that it's not going to fit. Now, I am going to blame that on the width of the bales, the varying shagginess of the other bales, right? The bales here, the varying shagginess, the size. There's spaces in between some of them. I am going to try to make it work because I like it when my math works. But if not, I will just put this bale at the end of this row of 3 and have a space here that I can still walk between. I would just really feel a lot better if it worked. I'm going to try to shove all these over and see if we can make this fit in that spot. If not, it'll go at the end of the row. Yeah, I know I could make this easier and just put it at the end of the row now, but where's the fun in that? Here is the straw bale setup. Down this end, we will have the cucumbers See the trellis there already? I'll put another trellis across here and here. So there'll be cucumbers and tomatoes in this row. And because the sun comes from that way over the garage and those big trees in my neighbor's yard, we're putting the tallest things in the back. That includes that grow bag, that 50-gallon grow bag that will have corn in it. I'll move that a little further back so that all the tall things will be in the back, not to shade anything else. And yes, that fourth bale ended up on the end. My math just didn't math. Somewhere I messed it up, but that's okay. It'll still work in these additional bales, along with the cucumbers and tomatoes that we'll have down here. We will have a few varieties of white potatoes, some sweet potatoes, several varieties of peppers. What else? Melons. I can't think of, peanuts. Now, what I will start doing tonight is conditioning the bales. And basically what that means is I'm going to start their composting cycle. I will put all the information about conditioning bales. The link will be in the description. And what you need is a high nitrogen. If you look at the 3 numbers, those are NPK. You need a high nitrogen fertilizer, something over, I believe 21, but I will double check that. And I'm actually using granulated urea, which is a 4600. And I was able to get that at my local feed and farm store. You can try ammonium nitrate, which I believe is a 3400. That's a little harder to get, but it depends on where you live. You can still get that as well. But any high nitrogen fertilizer that's over 21 will work for this. The first day you put sprinkle a half a cup over each bale and water it in well. And then go from there. Again, all the information will be in the description. Whew, okay. The next part of setting up the garden for growing season 2022 has been accomplished. All of the straw bales that I used for my cold frame over the winter have been wrestled into place so that I can use them to grow vegetables and some fruits during growing season spring, summer 2022, which is awesome. Did learn some things. When you source your straw in the fall and leave it out over the winter, it does get a little shaggy and harder to move, but it is possible. I also learned that sometimes my math just ain't mathing, and that's okay too. It all works out in the end. I didn't get video of me watering the urea into the straw bales, but I'm going to assume that you all will take the point and know when it looks like to watch somebody water something, which really is only slightly more interesting than watching paint dry. And we don't really want to do that. Anyway, thank you so much for stopping by. As always, hit like, hit subscribe, hit that notification bell. And if you are interested in the experiments that I'm doing and you think other people would be interested, definitely share the information and let them know. There is plenty of more work going into this growing season, but I'm excited about it. I'm excited about my garden journey and glad that you stopped by. I hope you have a great day. I'll see you around the garden.